So now, I say the monitoring spirits are assigned by the enemy just to distort your focus, to monitor you when they see that the energy that they've induced in you is finishing up. That monitoring spirit goes back to the spirit being, the spirit personality. A spirit personality is a human being that dwells here on earth, that gives Satan power to come to your house, that gives Satan for you to be jobless, that gives power to Satan for you to have marry and remarry, that gives Satan power for you to find yourself stagnant and walking in all kinds of things you don't understand. You are just wobbling, you're a Christian, but at the same time, you're asking yourself, Lord, what's going on? But the moment when you start asking yourself what's going on, what Paul was saying, Paul is a prophet and an apostle. He sees in the spirit, says, I am with you in the spirit. Tension in the text. Later on, you see him say, you Galatians, who has bewitched you? What is the man of God saying? Once there's such questions from a man of God, just know that there's witchcraft going on. Says, you Galatians, who has bewitched you? He knew exactly who bewitched them, but he was trying to bring it to their attention that now we are dealing with witchcraft. So monitoring spirits are sent, like all devils, all demons have no power, 100%. Have no power and have no authority to operate here on earth, except they have a portal, which is a human being that allows them to, just like God the Father. He can operate here on earth through Jesus Christ because Jesus Christ is in the flesh. He can operate through us because we are open portals for God to operate here on earth. So now, when I say, Lord, teach me how to kill, these people, when you notice witchcraft, some of this knowledge that you're going to get, it's for others. You may not be the one who's undergoing witchcraft. It will be others, but you need to give them this insight. When the witch, when the wizard, when the spirit personality, be it a satanist or a marine agent, be it a whatsoever they may be, whether they're working with rulership spirits, whether they're working with territorial spirits, whether they're working with the Queen of Heaven, whether they're working with all kinds of spirits, when they come to your house, they're the ones who enforce demonic forces so that those demons can block your job, block your success, block your womb, and all that. But otherwise, demons themselves, they have no access to you except they're given power by somebody in the physical. Or sometimes you yourself can give them power by accepting and saying, I'm in agreement. I want to live in total sin. Now you've given them total power for them to use you also as a vessel, as a channel to do what they want. But now tonight we are going to pray on those same all three prayer points, but I want you to declare, because what we are doing is I'm training you to be like, I'm quickening your spirit to be wide awake. You understand? I'm quickening your spirit to be wide awake. While you are wide awake and while you are sleeping, your spirit must be wide awake. And you need to learn to declare that. I've always taught people that I do not sleep. My spirit is wide awake. So that's what you need to declare. My spirit is wide awake. I do not sleep. So when you are wide awake, yet God gives his beloved sleep. So God gives your body sleep. While your body is sleeping, these people who work for the agents of darkness, what they do is when they come to your house, let's say they have an open portal. You've just moved into your house. There's an open portal already for darkness, devils, demons, and all that. Or maybe you are living with someone and that person creates a portal for the enemy to come. What happens is there's what we call astral projection. Astral projection is someone who moves from point A to point B without the leading of the Holy Spirit. So they come there and check what you are doing. Then they invoke forces of darkness, monitoring spirits. They throw curses at you and all that. So, which is why anytime you feel a strange presence in the day, in a taxi, we are moving from point A to point B, you're in a train, you are in a plane, and all that. When you just feel a strange presence, speak in tongues, invite the Holy Spirit, invoke the angels of God to distort any frequency of darkness in the vicinity so that the atmosphere can be fine. If you relax, that's where you will find yourself under tension and pressure. So now, when these guys come to invoke, now I'm teaching you how to chase a witch permanently or a spirit personality permanently. Somebody that comes to your house without the Holy Spirit. Those people are dangerous because they invoke demonic curses. They incite Satan against you. So what you need to declare is, I cut their silver cord. You understand? I cut their silver cord. Their silver cord is what they use to, like the silver cord, like you can see here, I have a cable that's connecting the laptop to the charger. So presume here the laptop power or the battery is dead. It depends on working on the charger. So now that's what happens to those who astral project without the Holy Spirit. So they need to remain connected. So what connects them to their body is this cord, which is called the silver cord. So when you declare that I cut the silver cord, what actually happens immediately, they will see the angel of the Lord cutting the cord, they pull back. You understand? The moment when you declare, I cut the silver cord,